Hi friends, welcome to the channel. Today is September 15th and hence we will be doing the mid-month update. So let's see how ARK has been trading, various companies, what are some of the biggest moves. Let's see what are the new and removed companies. So there are 11 companies that are removed and one that is added. Let's also see how market value has been trending, and we will also keep an eye on these four. And there is a reason why NanoDimension's logo is the biggest, because that's where they added a lot of stock this month so far, first half of the month. So stay with me, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you. Welcome back, friends. In our summary section, we keep an eye on market value. So today we are doing mid-month update. So the date range is from beginning of the month till 15th of September. So they started the month with 45.13 billion, and right now it is at an end of day today, which is September 15th. It's 42.25 billion. So a trend of a downward trend, basically. There were some days where it went slightly up, but overall a very downward trend, which is not that great. This is how this 42.25 billion is distributed in all the 8 ETFs that they have. This is the market value right now. And these are the number of companies that they are invested in. Total number of companies are 276 at the end of day today. They started the month with a lot more, actually, 285 companies. So we will go over what are the new and removed companies in just a bit. These are the companies that are invested in individual ETFs. Now, some companies are obviously present in multiple ETFs, so that's why if you sum this up, it won't be same as this guy. Well, now let's move on to biggest moves without further ado. So we look at biggest move by percentage of shares movement and also by market value. So first we will look at any companies to which the shares were added or removed by 20% or more. So this is the first cut that we have. Market value may or may not have changed. These are the companies that fit that criteria. This is their ranking in 276 companies. And this is the number of shares added, and this is the market value change that it caused. So when I hover over it, you'll see more information like Discovery Limited, DSY, is present in ARKF. They have been buying more and more and more shares of this company, and stock price has gone down and now back up to where it started earlier in the month. So that's the biggest move. Workday is the second biggest, 36% extra shares added there. Markforged, a 3D printing company, 28% extra shares, of 1.9 million shares added there. Pfizer, 23% extra shares, a fairly new company. Komatsu, 23% extra shares added there as well. This is the market value change that it costs. So let's also take a look at the negative ones. Bristol Myers is the one which is almost completely removed, 98% removed in September, first half of September. Yeheka 73%, Nvidia 71%, Boeing 75%, 57%, Nintendo 42%, Caribou 40% removed, NXP Semiconductors 33%, Novartis 32%, Spirit 31%, Aiden 27%, and Okta 21% removed. In terms of biggest moves in market value, it would be Novartis, followed by Nintendo, followed by Bristol Myers Squibb. So that's the biggest move by market, by shares, number of shares added or removed. So let's change that to 0, and let's increase market value so to make it more consumable. Otherwise, this is just list of everything that they own, all the shares, right, all the companies. So big swings looks like, so the threshold has to go up to 58 million in order to make it more consumable. Otherwise, it's just a big list of 276 companies, and all of them negative. Look at that. Tesla being the biggest negative. So if I hover over this, you will see that they have reduced 10% of shares for Tesla. Wow, this deserves to be on the banner outside. I will add it later. So Tesla, they removed 10% shares, got that money and probably invested in somewhere else as the stock price went up. Teladoc Health, second biggest loser there, 2% only removed in terms of shares, but very negative in terms of market value because stock price went down. So then you have Square, you have Roku, even though they bought more shares, the overall negative value is negative because stock price went down. Then you have Coinbase going down, you have Pacifica, Shopify. So these are the number of shares that were removed. Hardly any big change, but if the ranking is big of that company, even 2% could mean a lot of shares. So this is number 1 and 10%. This is a big deal, Tesla. Let's go over each one of them. I'll hover over each one of them so you can see the trends and other information that pops up for each one of them. So that's the biggest moves for first half of September. Then you have overall portfolio. This is how it looks. Tesla being the reddest red. We saw that in biggest moves as well. And there are some greens here and there, like Palantir, Unity Software, UiPath, but mainly red. New and removed companies, let's take a quick look at that. So there is only one new company, actually, SummaLogic WT. I don't know what that means, but their ticker symbol is different. Sounds like the same company. So in the banner, I'm saying only one company. And then removed companies are Trade Desk, Seer, HDFC, MGI Digital, Roche, Serpera, Zongen, Alibaba, Ceres, Pure Storage, and Dicerna Pharmaceuticals. So those are that's the new and removed companies. And then we also take a look at the daily watch list. So we keep an eye on these four stocks and do a diff. So this time we are doing a diff from early, 1st of the month to 15th of the month. But generally we do a diff we do a daily diff from yesterday, or if we are doing a weekly episode, we do from Monday to Friday. Diff of their positions in these four companies. So for half of the month, NanoDimension is the only one which is in positive. They added 439,000 shares, which is 2.4% more, but still the overall negative has value and market value has gone negative because the stock price is not as good as it was on September 1st. So that's NanoDimension. DraftKings is 1.9% removed this month. Skillz is 2% removed this month so far. Palantir is 1.9% removed, but it is still positive because stock price went up. So that's that. Yeah, there is hardly any big movement here, but we can take a look at the NanoDimension. Let's click on that and look at the trends of where it was added. So this is shares count trend and this is market value trend. Now, if I break it by ETF, you will see exactly where it was added. Looks like it is added in ARKQ. In ARKW, it's kind of actually reduced a little bit from the beginning of the month. It is 7.2 to 7. Only in ARKQ, it's 8. From 8 million, it has gone to 8.7. This has stayed the same, and this has also reduced a little bit. IZRL also by 0.1 million, looks like rounded value. Let's also see, let's maybe look at the bigger trend for NanoDimension just to see. I've been collecting data since January 26th, and this is how the trends look like. It looks like in ARKW and ARKQ, they had same number of shares, but more recently, but ARKQ, they have been adding more and more. This is how its ranking has been. Earlier this year, it was ranked 65. They have kind of maintained the rank, even though the stock price has taken so much beating. It has gone 1/3. They have been invested in it since it was below $4 way earlier. So they are definitely they are in much profit. But if the stock price goes back to where it was, like $18, this rank will go up. So let's see if that happens. Very optimistic about it. I'm very bullish on NanoDimension. Very healthy company, lots of cash, lots of acquisitions that they have done to make their machines better, and there is a chip shortage. So I think they might go up. So yeah, that's your midweek episode, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.